Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of Weekly Pickups with your host, Polish Gaming. Now I've changed up a little bit this week in terms of I'm actually going to sit myself a little bit more off-center so that you can actually see the eBay prices. Also, if any of you guys want me to play any of these games or anything in my collection that you think and you really want to have a little look at them and I'll get them up on display and stuff like this, just flick me a message in the comments below. You know, anything that you guys want me to do, anything for the channel, just ask away. You know, I'm always trying to build, I'm always trying to gain a little bit more subscribers and of course followers in terms of what people want. So yeah, flick me some questions and stuff like this. I'll give you some answers. But first this week, we'll get on to this. We'll get on to the bundle that we got from Sam Mudgeway. So Sam Mudgeway with this one is going to be pretty much everything this week, as I've got this whole DS bundle. So it's not going to be too exciting. Some games are alright, some games aren't. But first one up, CSI. Now this CSI crime scene investigation Unsolved. This one I paid $15 for. On eBay this week it sits at $15.53. Next one here is Disney Pixar Up. Now this one I paid $20 for. Sadly a little bit under this week. It's $17.14. A little bit of damage on the bottom there as well. I may look at upgrading, but at the moment it seems to be fine. It's just someone, like I say, someone's had the whole thing out of the case, just dangling off the edge, and it does tend to, yeah, you might be able to see that there. It does tend to fray that bottom a little bit there. So I will put that on the upgrade list, I think, definitely, because that is not a, doesn't look good. And next one here is Doctor Who Evacuation Earth. Now it's another one, $22 paid for this one. A little bit under at $18.52. It is a bit more a obscure one. The other Doctor Who one, I believe, is a little bit more cheaper, as it's a bit easier to find. Next one here is Dodge Racing Charger versus Challenger. Now this one here I paid $20 for, and on eBay this week it sits at $22.96, so not too bad. Ghostbusters, the video game. Now this one here, I may have paid a little bit over for it on $35. It is a bit more an obscure title to this one. I believe the 360 does go for around about that, but this one, $28.71 on eBay, so a little bit higher than usual, but that's alright. And next one here is Impossible Mission. Now this one I paid $15 for, and on eBay this week it sits at $26.35. This is a classic. I used to play this on the Commodore 64 all those years ago. What is it? What do they say? Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever. Like, it was just a cool game. Like, absolutely abysmal graphics in terms. Well, it's not bad graphics for Commodore 64, but it was just the gameplay. Very interesting. You have to go in. You have to shut down robots. Very interesting game. Next one here is the Incredible Hulk. Now, this one here I paid $15 for. And on eBay this week it sits at $17.51, but it is the only one there and it's NTSC, so I can't seem to find one that for the PAL version. Next one here is Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. Now this one here I paid $12 for. On eBay this week it sits at $16.18. A little bit more pricier on the Xbox, that one. Iron Man, the official video game. This one here I paid $12 for. And on eBay this week it sits at $20.43. Now I believe I played this, I believe it's Iron Man 1. I have played this on 360 and completed it. I remember it being a real slow one because it's a big map and you can't fly all that fast considering you're Iron Man. But reminds me of a game, Planet 51 on Xbox. If you've played it, it's so daunting because even the cars go, you almost walk faster. It's ridiculous how long that game takes. Next one here is Konami Arcade Classics. Now this one here I paid $40 for. On eBay this week it sits at $120.93. That's the first one that I've seen. There was one under it at 96 cents, but $96. It is still a good price for that one because it's got some classics on it. International Track and Field, I used to play that on Commodore 64. Gradius, YR Kung Fu, Contra. There's some absolute gems on this one, so stoked to get that one. And next one here is Monster House. Now this one I paid $15 for. And on eBay this week, it's at $16.16. I now have this, I believe, on... I have it on GameCube. I believe I have it on those. And I may have it on PS2. Do I? M-O-N-S? I should have Monster... Yep, Monster House. I have it on PS2 as well. So 3 systems it's on now. Next one here is a little bit... This one's a bit rare for the DS. Resident Evil Deadly Silence. Now this one here, I paid $110 for... eBay this week, it sits at $127.49, and if I was going to average it out, it would sit about that $110 area, so not too bad. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. This one I paid $28 for. Sits on eBay at $46.11. Now, I believe this one and the one that I've got next, I believe it completes my maybe Spider-Man subset on the DS, so not too bad. And so Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Now, this one here I paid $24 for. eBay this week it sits at $30.85. Getting good. And second last here, Star Wars Force Unleashed. $15 I paid for that one. $14.86 on eBay. Still a little bit under that one. And this next one here, last but not least from the DS bundle, is Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. Now this one I paid $50 for. Reason for it is sealed, or I got told it was sealed. $96.41 for a sealed item on eBay. But I will say this one, it looks like a resale. Because all my other DS games are not the PAL ones. The Piggy logo ones all have the strip across there with the Nintendo logo or a Nintendo little kind of weird recycle thing. But I do know that when they came over to New Zealand, some of them just shrink wrap like this. Most of the time we don't get them sealed because they get opened by customs. So someone may have shrink this wrap this at EB Games or something, but I'm going to class this new because it is sealed, and I'd say most likely the insides are pretty pristine. So that's it for the DS. One more thing from Sam this week that's actually quite amazing. I've never actually kind of gone down this route of getting these, but now I kind of want to get them all. Is a PS1 DualShock original controller in grey. This one I paid $180 for, and like I say, it is used. And with this one, not used, it's new. That's why I went used. It is new, and it currently sits on eBay at $263.99. There was also another one on there for $500. So, I mean, I did actually realise that these things are new, but you can actually slide them out like that. And so you can kind of get a gist of pulling all the internals out if you wanted to and put it all back together without it being done. I kept the $59.99 warehouse sticker on there. I thought that was pretty nifty, so I don't really want to remove that. But stoked to get one of these for the collection. Now, that's everything from Sam Mudgeway, and we have got one last thing here. Now, this I kind of regretted not buying when it first came out, and I really did want the Pro version, but I managed to get myself on a restock on these, so I quickly grabbed it, and we have this. PS5 30th Anniversary Digital Edition. This one here, I paid $909 for. On eBay, they are going for $1,118.84. They are sitting around about the grand mark as well, so pretty average. Only thing that I might gripe about this is the fact that because it's got an inside, the outside, the outer sleeve of this is real flimsy, and it just feels like it just keeps coming apart. But yeah, it's just like the top here is annoying. But you see, you get the back of that. I'm just happy to get a 30th anniversary, so that gives me a 30th anniversary controller and 30th anniversary PlayStation 5. So I'd love to get a Pro or a Portal, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy getting anything that I can get for the 30th anniversary because I know that they will go up. I regret not getting the 20th anniversary PS4. So yeah, that is me for this week in terms of it. And with this one, it sits my DS collection currently at 221. My PS1 controller collection, 1. And my PS5s sits me at 2. So that's two consoles I've got now. I've got the Spider-Man 2 and I've got the 30th anniversary. I'm contemplating getting the Ghost of Yotai because I don't see that going down. I don't see that being too ridiculous to get, but I may get it, but I don't think I'm going to go down the route of collecting. I just wanted that 30th anniversary. But that leaves my total currently at the moment with 5,512 games. That puts me at 5,500, over 5,500 now, so that gets me pushing now towards 6,000. Really going to start getting into putting pictures and videos back up on my Insta, because I feel like now I'm really flooded it with Pokemon, so I'm actually going to start getting into taking pictures and getting my Instagram back up. So if you don't follow me on Insta, Polished Gaming on Insta, and if you don't follow me on TikTok as well, I'll put all my links in the description below. Follow me on all socials. I am trying to bump up the numbers and get better at these things, but I'm very, what you would call, I guess, vanilla in terms of content. I guess I'm just basically giving you what I like, in a sense. And if you, like I say, if you want to comment, let me know anything that I can change. Let me know if anything that you could upgrade, show games, show hidden gems, stuff like this. Just let me know in the comments. Everything all helps up and it pushes the algorithm out and makes me get out there. So that's what I'm wanting. But that is me for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to ring that notification bell. Get notified on all my videos so you can stay up to date on the play. That is me for this week. But until I see you, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Have a good day.